And we're back with another episode of Building a Robotic Arm. So we left off last time with the arm starting to come together, but this time we need to make the segment that's going to connect it to the tube at the top, what we're going to call the shoulder joint. We're going to start by taking some measurements of the inside of my piece of piping, but also some measurements on the width of the inside of the arm. And so what we need to build is a connector piece that still leaves an opening in the center. So it's going to need to hug the sides of the cylinder. And to do that, we're going to need to kind of help round off the edges of our pieces of wood. So what I've got here on the table saw is it's set up to cut at a 45 degrees. So that's going to give us a good starting point. And then I'm going to take the rasp here and finish off that curve. So that we'll have two pieces of wood that can kind of sandwich on either side, leaving a slot open in the middle. So after going to town on that for a while and testing it, looks like we're ready to go. Now the next step is I want to be able to join these two pieces together, but again still allowing to run my cable up through the center. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut a little circle that's that'll sleeve right inside the cylinder. So I've used a little piece of that cylinder that I cut off and traced the inside. Now I'm going to cut that out using the jigsaw again, and then we'll drill some holes through that for the cables to pass through, but it should be enough to actually connect these pieces together, and that way we have a stable kind of platform for this shoulder joint. Once again, I'm going to use the Dremel tool to take off any little burrs or bits that they're going to bind up. Test it on that little cylinder, and it's fitting perfectly. So now, as you can see, I'm going to attach both of these little legs to my circle. I'm actually going to pre-drill this because I'm kind of close to the edge and I don't want to risk splitting it. It is plywood, so it's a little bit safer, but so I drill one side in and then the other, and now it's ready to go. And again, we're going to test it just to see that, make sure that it slides in there. And it's looking nice. So now, like I said, I'm going to put some holes in the top. So I'll just make a couple marks with Sharpie. And I've already got the drill set up, and we'll drill these out. And now it's time to assemble. So we'll put our little coupler piece right in between the two sections of the shoulder joint, and then reassemble the rest of the arm. As you can see here, it's coming together pretty nicely. The top joint at least is nice and secure, and once we put some cross bracing in, it'll be ready to go. We're ready to start working on the wrist. Hey guys, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions about any part of the process, or just general questions about the film industry or building props, etc., just put them in the comments, and if I feel like it, I'll answer them. But no promises, because I'm making these videos just for fun. So